During World War II, the military had a problem that was killing their own pilots, and the smartest people in the room almost solved it the wrong way until one man pointed at the exact spot everyone else was ignoring. Here's the situation. Bombers were coming back from missions torn apart by enemy fire, so the military did the logical thing. They examined the planes that returned and mapped every bullet hole. The damage clustered in clear places: the wings, the tail, the body of the fuselage, hardly any hits on the engines. So the conclusion was simple. Reinforce the spots taking all the damage. Add armor to the wings and tail where the bullet holes are. More armor, more survivors. Obvious, right? Then a mathematician named Abraham Wald looked at the same data and said, no, do the exact opposite. Armor the engines, the one place with almost no bullet holes at all. Everyone thought he was insane. The data clearly showed the engines weren't getting hit. And that's when Wald revealed the flaw that nobody else could see. The military was only studying the planes that came back. Think about that. Every plane they examined was, by definition, a survivor. The bullet holes weren't showing where planes were most vulnerable, they were showing where a plane could get hit and still make it home. The planes hit in the engines? They weren't in the data. They never returned to be studied. They were at the bottom of the ocean. The empty, undamaged spots on the surviving planes weren't safe zones. They were the kill zones. The wounds nobody saw because the ones who took them never came back. This trap has a name now: survivorship bias. We study the winners, the survivors, the success stories, and forget the silent majority who never made it to be counted. It's everywhere. Successful people who dropped out of college. You never hear from the ones who dropped out and failed. This worked for me, from the only person it worked for. The advice you trust most might be built entirely on the bullet holes of the survivors. The most important data is usually the data that isn't there.